Do you love cheese in everything? How about in a dessert other than cheesecake? In Turkish cuisine, we have many desserts using a different type of cheeses like künefe, peynir helvası, cheese helva, and this lor tatlısı, lor cheese dessert. It is similar to pataçok dough we use to make tulumba dessert or profiteroles eclairs, but with the addition of lor cheese and semolina and soaking in the syrup, it becomes a heavenly light and delightful dessert. Let's begin to make it. Merhaba, this is Ayşenur Altan. First, I'm going to make my lor cheese. I heated 1 liter of whole milk and I was experimenting to make another type that can fit for making künefe. So I heated my milk to 48 degrees and added 1/4 of a cup grape vinegar and about less than half teaspoon salt. But to make the künefe cheese, you need to begin from raw milk. I still wanted to try, and so I wasn't successful. And then I heated up back again to 100 degrees to boil. So you can boil your milk first and then add the vinegar and a bit of salt and wait until it curdles. It takes about 1-2 minutes and the cheese will separate from the milk, as you can see. And after that, just strain it with a fine strainer. And by helping with a ladle, drain as much as water as you can. And here is our lor peyniri type of cheese is ready. To make the dough, I'm heating 1 cup of milk, 250 milliliters, along with 30 grams of butter. It's 1 heaped tablespoon. After the mixture is boiled, I added half cup of semolina and 1/3 of a cup all-purpose flour. It's regular white flour. Sometimes you ask me about it. And just mix it vigorously. And the milk and butter will soak all the semolina and flour and it will form into a dough. The dough is similar to pataçok for making eclairs or profiteroles, but with the cheese fact that we will add and with the syrup, it becomes another delicious dessert we make traditionally. You can see the difference now. The dough is separated from the pan and it's ready. Before I add the other ingredients to my dough, I wanted to make the simple syrup by adding 1 cup plus 2-3 tablespoons water to a small pan along with 1 cup of sugar. I'm just going to boil it and drop some lemon. I boiled the syrup for 3-4 minutes and added about half teaspoon lemon juice and turn off the heat. So now I'm going to knead my dough with the other ingredients. Before, I wanted to mix it a little bit to lower the temperature. We need to have a cooled dough. And I have 2 large eggs. I'm gonna add 1 by 1 because the consistency can change, depends on the egg size and how well did you drain the cheese. So the second egg, I'm just going to whisk with a fork to break down the yolks and white, and then going to add it slowly. But in total I had to use both of the eggs. Just wanted to show you so you understand the idea how I'm making the dough. So I have a sticky dough right now and going to add the Lord cheese. I added all the cheeses I got from 1 liter. It was about 2/3 of a cup. Adding a 1 teaspoon baking powder and half teaspoon baking soda along with half package of vanilla. After mixing all the ingredients well, I checked the dough. It should be more shiny and that you can easily pipe from a bag, similar to pataçok, ekler dough. So I continue to add the rest of the egg and got the perfect consistency. Now it's time to pipe, the fun part. I have very big star nozzle. Just going to add all the dough to my piping bag. You need a strong one for this because the dough is still very stiff, and just pipe it onto a baking paper. To help my baking paper stay in the tray, I spread some of the dough to corners so they can stick together and pipe it like so. By the way, you don't have to pipe it. You can use 2 teaspoons to shape it and dip your hands to water and press the top slightly, and it's ready to bake in the preheated 170 Celsius degree oven. I baked about 25-30 minutes until I have nice golden color. As you can see, they look very pretty. Before pouring the cooled syrup, I'm gonna transfer my desserts to a smaller pan. So this way it will meet with the syrup better. And I'm going to freeze the rest to enjoy another time. The dessert is still warm, but they cool down very quickly since I transfer it. So it is better to pour the syrup while it is warm. And you can turn it over to help to soak better for the tops. And it will be ready in 1 to 2 hours to serve, if you can wait. My friends, it's a very light dessert, has very deep flavor coming from the cheese together with the type of the dough, similar to pataçok. So give it a try and taste it for yourself. I'm sure if you are a cheese lover and you like cheese with sweet things, you're gonna love this dessert. Even though on the screen 3 desserts per person looks enough, it wasn't. It was so light and delightful. You will understand what I mean when you try it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I hope to see you in another delicious Turkish food recipes and travel vlogs. Afiyet olsun.